Charlie takes on a mob of gun-grabbing snowflakes after his mic gets shut down during event. Guys, this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know about you, but I personally love the Second Amendment. It is probably one of the most important issues, if not the most important issue in America, I would argue. It's a great thing. It's a God-given right, and I'm so glad that we are the only country in the world, essentially, to formally practice it. That is a beautiful thing. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get right into it. But first, everybody, do me a huge favor here. Like our video, share it around, and if you're new, subscribe to the Resistant Mainstream YouTube channel so we can keep bringing you guys this great content. As always, everybody, I'm your host, Darian. Let's get into it.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we go out into the crowd so I don't have to yell as much? All right. Is that okay, guys? We can kind of do a circle out there. All right. I'll answer your question out there. Okay? All right.
Like, is he
Great.
coming right here and
Yeah.
stay here?
Charlie. Would you both like to have a conversation? Can you both stand here, please?
Yeah.
Is it just and face this way? Is it okay if we film it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Just can you face the. What's the best way to do this, guys? Why don't you both go here? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing this on the fly.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ari.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Anna.
Nice to meet you.
And we're both Manhattan, Kansas natives, which is why I honestly feel extremely disappointed that I see people here that I've grown up with and knew my entire life. It honestly feels pretty honestly. Yes. But what I want to know is your opinion on gun violence and gun control.
Well, first, why does it make you feel so bad that they're here?
Because I know that we grew up a different way.
You grew up a different way?
Yes.
What way do you think I espouse?
Very conservative, very.
Does that make me like a bad person? Like.
When you go against my rights and my beliefs, yes. I think so.
Pay attention to what she said right there. When you go against my rights, that makes you a bad person. Then weigh that with what she says next.
But
I'm
to
a bad person.
my question.
Okay.
Yeah.
About gun violence?
Yes.
What in particular?
Like the shootings that are going on in America, that thousands of kids are dying.
Well, thousands of kids aren't dying every year, but a lot of kids are dying. You're right.
It's actually 30,000 kids die a year due to gun violence.
30,000 kids do not die. 30,000 total people die due to gun violence, 2/3 of which are suicide, and the majority are urban violence. You guys can fact check me on this at any time, by the way. 30,000 kids do not die of gun violence a year. So in order to be consistent, because you care about gun violence,
yes, I do.
Should we take all the pistols away so that no gang violence can happen in Kansas City, Chicago, Houston, etc.?
Yeah.
So all pistols should be taken?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So Americans should not have any guns at all?
I don't think so, no.
Do you agree?
I do agree.
So no guns at all. So we have about 380 million guns in this country. How do you suggest getting them?
I think we should just do background checks on everyone.
No, we already own them, right? So how do we take the guns away?
I mean, I don't think there's any real physical way we can take away the
Right.
Speaking of gun grabbers, Joe Biden loves taking your guns away and hates the Second Amendment. He also hates Americans making a decent living, apparently, because look at this economy. This inflation is out of control, guys, and that is why I am invested in precious metals, and I think you should check it out, too. So check it out, guys. Go to rtmgold.com. You can see our deal with Goldco there. There are a lot of good perks, okay? You can roll over your IRA and 401k, penalty and tax-free. You can also get a free gold kit from Goldco. Yes, free. To help you make this decision. We understand it's a big one. So please check it out, everybody. Go to rtmgold.com. You can click the link in the description, type in your web browser. All right, there are a lot of perks here. All right, as the dollar has historically declined in value, the value of gold has only gone up. So, sounds like a good hedge to me. So check it out, guys. Go to rtmgold.com. You can click the link in your description or type in the web browser. rtmgold.com.
How can we prevent this in the future?
Right, but that's important. Since we can't get rid of the 380 million guns, what are we going to do?
There has to be some form of incentive to get people to give up their guns in order
So
for that to happen.
like buybacks and
Yes.
confiscation?
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. So you would get rid of the Second Amendment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, it's kind of funny that she says that because she was just complaining about how conservatives want to take away their rights. They're bad people. And then she openly says, I'm going to take away your rights. But I will say a bit of a compliment for her. I respect how honest and straightforward she is about her hatred towards the Second Amendment and a basic American constitutional right. Many leftists will try to play this disingenuous little game where they say, well, I believe in the Second Amendment, but, or nobody's trying to take your guns away. Classic. And they don't really mean it. You start pushing them a little bit. All right, so you think we should ban pistols? No, I believe in the Second Amendment. I'm just saying get rid of the big, scary rifles. You know, they'll always say that. And then you point out, okay, well, the majority of mass shootings are done with pistols, not rifles, like the infamous AR-15 that the media loves to wax on and on about. And you say, so should we ban handguns? They say, no, I believe in the Second Amendment. But you just said you hate mass shootings, that you want to stop them, and that the only way to stop the mass shootings is to ban the rifles. Well, if more people are using pistols for mass shooting, why don't you want to ban the pistols? And then, you just watch as they short circuit and get angry and start raging at you because you dare to think logically and not live in la la land like them. But it's true. At the end of the day, no amount of gun regulation, gun confiscation, gun control is going to solve mass shootings. The only actual solution, unfortunately, is to have armed guards in place at every single school. And then leftists always cry about this. No, that's mean. They'll feel like they're in a prison. It's always these emotional baby childhood arguments. It's so annoying. It's so irritating. Can I just talk to a serious person for once with an opposing point of view? Is that too much to ask? Yeah. Anyways, let me make a quick little point here that I think that's important. If you go to a donut shop and you see a cop with a gun on him, because, the cop's just getting coffee or whatever, do you sit there and freak out and say, oh, I feel like I'm in a jail right now. I'm in a prison. No. So shut up about this dumb argument that we can't put guns in schools in the hands of good guys in order to protect students. It is ludicrous. We have armed guards everywhere. Concerts, banks. Hell, we guard the politicians with armed guards. The same politicians who say, no guns for you, peasant. No, you can't handle that. Really? All right. Rant over. I could go on and on for hours about this.
Why?
Because children are dying.
Got it. So 30,000 people.
Children are dying.
Got it. 30,000 people die of gun violence a year, right? 30,000. 55,000 people die from auto fatalities every year. Should we get rid of cars?
Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, it is. No, you said 30,000. That's a lot of people, but a lot more people die because of cars. So we should get rid of them, right?
I don't think so. That's different.
No, it's not different. It's more people. We care about people, right? So we should try to make America safer, get rid of liberty, so cars got to go. Yeah?
So.
Well, but I thought we'll save lives. We'll save 55,000 lives a year.
Yeah, and
when you have liberty, you have bad things that happen. So, for example, when you have driving, we all love to drive. You have 55,000 people a year that'll either drive drunk or going ahead in traffic, but we accept the cost for the freedom. With guns, there are a lot of benefits to have guns. A lot.
What?
You can protect yourself against home invasion.
9 times out of 10, if you have a gun in your home, it is more likely to be used against you.
Yeah, if you have suicidal ideation and mental health problems, that's true.
If someone
For sure.
breaks into my house and steals my gun, that means I have suicidal
Well, no.
ideation.
The stat you're referencing is if the gun is used against you is only true if it's talking about self-harm. It's not true in other means. So,
You ever heard the saying, there are liars, damn liars, and statisticians? Great example right there. You love to see Charlie's take on it. It's awesome.
you as young ladies on campus here, I don't know if you go to KSU or not,
Yeah.
but you have a gun, you can protect yourself against someone trying to attack you.
I also have a knife, pepper spray. That
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, knife and pepper spray won't do anything if a guy really wants to attack you. So a gun is an equalizer. So I hope you guys own guns, both of you.
We do not.
Why? I mean, I guess you're just, that's fine. That's your right. You could choose to own or not. But I guess the question is you must be consistent. If we want to stop the killing, then there's a lot of things we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of baseball bats. A lot of people die with baseball bats, domestic abuse. Got to get rid of knives. By the way, a lot of people die with knives, right? Because if it's about stopping the killing and ensuring safety, there's a lot of things we have to get rid of. But we don't have a government that's built on safety. We have a government that's built on liberty.
So why don't we have a government that's built on safety and protecting the people?
Got it.
They are
No, that's an important question. Because why don't we have a government built on safety?
Because then you get what happened during a recent viral outbreak from March of 2020. That's why.
That's not the American birth certificate. Our birth certificate is that you guys can do as you see fit, and there will sometimes be amazing things and negative things that happen. And when the negative things happen, we're going to rally as a people, but that's part of the human condition.
So
School shootings are a part of the human condition.
Well, school shootings are a choice because we should have school resource officers. Do you think we should have armed guards? Not every school. Do you think we should have armed guards at every school in America?
I don't think so. What's keeping those
Okay, got
armed
it.
guards
No,
from
so do you think we should have armed guards at the football game tonight?
I don't think we need to.
You don't need to? I thought we were worried about gun violence. So no armed guards at the football game. Should we have armed guards in front of banks?
I was in a school shooting my senior year of high school, and an armed guard saved my life.
An armed guard saved your life? So if we had more armed guards in schools, would it be a better thing?
Absolutely.
I think so.
I 100%.
But what I'm getting at is we protect our money with guns, we protect our airplanes with guns, we protect our sporting events with guns, but we don't protect our kids with guns. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Thank you both.
I disagree.
Thank
I
you.
had a question too.
Okay, thank you both for your dialogue. Who needs a hat?
Amen. It's almost as if those with power in this country value money over their own children and their livelihoods. Kind of twisted when you think about it, but it's a point that needs to be made. Well, guys, we really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much. As always, please be sure to comment below. Let us know what you liked about the clip. I don't know. Do you want to see more stuff about gun grabbing, Second Amendment, that kind of thing? I know I love it. Maybe you guys do as well. I don't know. So tell us. Let us know what you want to see in the future, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, and God bless.